What's going on, guys? What the Flux here. Gonna be playing some Search and Destroy today on Subbase. Loadout today is gonna be the ACR with Red Dot, Marathon Stopping Power Ninja All Pro, Semtex, and Stun Grenades. Basic stuff. Really not gonna worry about this stuff way too much today because today I actually have a topic to talk about instead of just rambling on about the gameplay. Today we're gonna be talking about Black Ops a little bit. We're gonna be talking about what I like to see and what I wouldn't like to see, some changes that could be made, and possibly something that I don't think they have enough time that they could put into the game this year, but maybe something that if a dev does somehow stumble along this video that they might actually consider. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop right into that, and we'll see where that takes us. I will say this about this gameplay really quick though. It's a 7-round gameplay, so there's going to be speed ups in and out. There's going to be random shit going on. So there's some good stuff that's happening here that you can take away from this and put into your own gameplay, but I wouldn't really worry about it too much. First thing I would love to see from Treyarch, and I think this might actually make the entire Call of Duty franchise overall just a better experience, is a better matchmaking system. I feel like way too often I go ahead and, I'll go into search a game mode, any particular game mode. Most of the time it's search and destroy, as you guys are watching right now, and I'll hit find match, and it'll search and it'll get me into a game relatively quickly, within 30 seconds. That's great, that's perfect, that's what I want. The bad thing is that they sacrifice finding a quality game for me to get into. They do get me a game very quickly, and yes, that is something I want, but I also want to play for, 10 minutes at a given time. I don't want to join a game that's 3-3 in the final round and I can't even spawn in. Like, how's that worth it to me? Half the time I just end up leaving. Some other times it'll, put me in a game where I'm already down 0-3 and they're in the final round, stuff like that. And, I'll sit there in an 0-3 game and I'll watch the final round, and if I get the opportunity to get in there and try and make a difference, and hell yeah, I'm all for it. I love comebacks, but most of the time I just feel like I'm put into a game that's not really worth my time. That doesn't go, just for search and destroy. That goes for team deathmatch also, or domination even. Get into a game there's just 4,000 choppers flying around and like raining missiles down on your face and stuff, and that's something that nobody enjoys. So that's something I would love to see, something that I don't know how they could really find a solution for that except follow the Halo matchmaking system way, but I'm pretty sure there's some kind of copyright on that anyways, so I don't think that could possibly happen, but oh well. Don't take this as hardline fact, but as far as I know right now, moving on to my next point, is that there aren't any noob tubes in this Black Ops, which is great. I'm glad to hear that, because I don't really mind them so much, except the fact that there's spawn tubing, which is just stupid. I mean, I can fire, a missile randomly up into the air and it gets me kills. That's dumb. And two, there's just not a lot of aim required. I mean, general vicinity aiming, that's cool for explosives, but just, I don't know, something that travels that quickly that doesn't give you time to react, to get out of the way, is the problem with new tubes in general. Grenades are cool because you do have time to react. I mean, if it's a cook grenade, then you just got beat, and you probably were camping anyways, or they tracked you. So in that sense, you got beat. So whatever. But there's no new tubes according to what I've heard, but I'm sure somebody will complain and that'll get changed probably, but we'll see. I don't know what the perk systems are looking like, but just please take out Danger Close. It's just stupid. If you want to put Danger Close in, I think it should only apply to grenades. It shouldn't apply to claymores, C4s, noob tubes, assuming they do make it, RPGs, ATS, what have you. It just shouldn't happen. If they are doing the pro system, Danger Close Pro, no, just no, don't do it. I don't need to see a chopper gunning running around and doing one shot and just annihilating everybody. That's just not good for the game. That's not good for anybody. Just having something that powerful in the air that can take people out that quickly is just not good. Commando obviously needs to go, because I really feel like knifing in general should be a 2-hit kill at this point. I really don't think that you should be able to just walk up to somebody and instantly kill them. It just shouldn't happen. Like, that makes the game, that that helps the speed of the game, but that doesn't help anybody else out really either. Really, melee should be put into the game to break stalemates in close quarter situations. That's the only reason it should be there. It shouldn't be there as a way to just dominate the game by instantly killing people. So commando could definitely go. Moving on to my next point, I'd love to see reduction of kill streaks. I'd love to see the original 357 come back. 357, as I've heard in some other videos, some people have pointed this out, it ends camping altogether. It's why Call of Duty 4 was so amazing, is because nobody had a reason to camp. If they did camp, they camped for a short period of time to get to airstrike, and then they, threw their airstrike up, attempted to get the last 2 kills, and if they didn't get it, they camped for their next 2 kills, and they got their chopper. And that's it. Then the camping's over. One thing I loved about Modern Warfare 2 is that they did put cold-blooded in, and it did make you immune to air support. That was beautiful. I thought that was possibly the most brilliant thing I've seen out of either of the Call of Duty manufacturers. That's the best thing. I hope that stays. Please, I'm praying for that to stay, because that is just an ultimate trump card to something that you can't control. Because if you have 5 other people on your team who are just feeding them kills, you just slap that on, you're instantly immune, and I love that. That's great. Thumbs up to that. 2 thumbs up for that shit. Something that I would like to see also that I don't think is a possibility are camping penalties. Something from the Counter-Strike days of, if you sat in a specific 10-meter diameter, I really don't know how it worked too. I just know it was from Counter-Strike. You actually took hit point damage, and it was irreversible. I think that would be awesome. Like, right now you're working on a 100 life system. If you're in a specific spot for too long, or specific area for too long, you take 5 hit points and you keep the Gatorade screen on while you're playing if you ever decide to move. And I think that'd be awesome, but I really don't think that'll ever happen, and that's okay. I can live without that one, but I think it'd be a cool idea. Excuse me, just got done eating, so breakfast is amazing. I'm pretty sure attack insertions will be gone, so I don't have to worry about that. This is a big one that I'm really pushing for, and I would love to see knives take up your secondary slot. If knifing is going to stay a one-hit kill, I think it should take up your secondary slot, because in essence you're working with 3 weapons right now. You're working with your main gun, your secondary, and then your knife. And if it takes that up, that's brilliant, and I can deal with knives being a one swipe kill. That's cool. Weaker melee hits, covered that. Something I would like to see is a more detailed match summary. Something, whenever the game is over, I like how the scoreboard's there and, you can review who did what, but I like how there's accolades and stuff, but, what does that really tell you? You can't see other people's accolades. You don't know what they did. I mean, I'd love to look at everybody's, time moving. Like, how much time did you actually spend walking / running? That'd be awesome, to tell what kind of team you're getting on, what kind of people are actually going to be around you. I think that would be super cool. But then again, that's also something that, maybe a little too late into development at this point, that, they would more than likely need more time. That's what I got for what I would really like to see fixed, specifically pretty much from Modern Warfare 2 to Black Ops, but obviously at this stage in production, I'm sure we'll see some of those, but more than likely we won't see a lot of them. So I'm kind of running out of time here, and maybe I shouldn't have sped up this game, so I will probably do a part 2 where I go into detail about what what was I saying? Where I'll go into detail from what I would think would be an awesome ass addition to this game, and what I think could really put it on the map, and just really make that sense of customization about your specific profile just absolutely incredible, to where you feel like you're actually playing your guy the way you want to play. So I'll get into that into another video. Hopefully I'll put that one up also right after this one, but we'll see. Kind of depends on how I'm feeling, but hope you guys enjoyed this. Be on the lookout for part 2, and catch you guys later. Peace.